doozy of a day.
A real doozy.
It really has been a doozy of a day. Today's just been terrible, but whatever. Welcome.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Welcome.
Welcome to the...
We'll brighten your day with horror and murder and stuff.
Yeah. Welcome to the NightmareSignal podcast. I'm your host, Derek, and this is my co-host, Alyssa. Hello, Alyssa.
Hello. What's
How
up?
are you?
Doing okay. Kind of crazy morning here too, just rushing around and stuff, but yep.
Yeah, I didn't go to bed till really late, and then I woke up and rolled out of bed and was like, oh shit, I got a Zoom meeting in 10 minutes. And then it was just one thing after another, and I'm like, yay, great. But hey, look, here we are.
Here we are. Oh, I don't have Chucky behind me today. So my sister came to visit the other day and she spent the night here and she slept in this room and she was like, hey, before I go to bed, can we move Chucky out of here?
Oh no.
Yeah, I haven't put him back, but
that's so funny. Oh my God. I wouldn't have even thought about that. Have you ever thought about getting an actual Chucky doll?
see, I don't know if I could do that. That
Oh,
would be
okay.
a little,
You're like, I could tolerate the cutout because I know it's cardboard.
I mean, it's caught me off guard a couple times, yeah, but I told her I was gonna sneak in the middle of the night and, like, put it by the couch.
That's so funny.
Imagine waking up and having Chucky right there.
So that actually kind of leads me to a funny story real fast before we get to the, the regular
Oh.
topics at hand. So like a long ass time ago, we had like a sleepover at my house. For whatever reason, I don't know how it came up. Just suddenly all my cousins were like, hey, can we come over and just stay the night? I was like, sure. So it was a group of us laying in the living room. All the guys were in the living room and, all the girls were in the other room with my sister and stuff. And my oldest cousin is fucking terrified of aliens. I'm talking like this man, like he has stories where he's seen lights and he's, like that is like something he is like dead set. That shit is real. They're looking for me, But I had this alien mask and
Oh no.
And I thought it would be really funny just to fuck with him. So we're all kind of, we're all like sleeping bags. Everyone's kind of laid out in the living room. And him and I were just talking and like he's laying next to me. So we're like, face to face, just laying on our sides, just bullshitting. And he goes to roll over to go to sleep. And I take the mask out and I tap him. I'm like, hey, Ron. He rolls over and the sound this man made. I'm honestly surprised he didn't hit me. I scared the fuck out of him. What makes this story even better is I can't remember if it was another one of my cousins or if it was my friend who was staying the night, had another mask on the other side of him. So when he rolled over.
Oh my gosh, that poor guy.
Oh, it was so fucking funny. That's so great. That's my story.
Damn.
Yeah, just scaring people. It's so fun. I love messing with people like that.
Man, that's kind of brave on your part, because I would think you'd get like punched in the face or something.
Mm-hmm. I didn't cross my mind. I was doing it for the bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, that's I like pranking people. It's funny. Only when I know that they're not going to get mad at me and I don't do it in a hurtful way.
Yeah.
One other story, if you don't mind listening. It's about someone being scared of bugs. I almost killed one of my best friends when we moved into this house.
Oof. What happened?
It was Corey. We were outside.
Oh, he's afraid of bugs too?
He's gotten a lot better. I have actually successfully gotten him over his fear of spiders. As well as like where he works at, because he's around like brown recluses and like all that kind of stuff all the time because he works in a warehouse. But also with me always being like, "Hey, here, hold this," or "Here, check it out," or me explaining to him, "Hey, like, he's gotten a lot better." The other day he was telling me he was chasing around this big ass wolf spider in his house. "Yeah, I was trying to pick it up." I'm like, "You're antagonizing this thing by chasing it around your
Whoa.
house." I'm like, "Don't do that. That's how you get bit."
Yeah.
But,
Ugh.
so when we moved here, like, all behind my house is just, like, woods and stuff, okay? I found a cicada shell. You ever see those?
Mhm. Mhm.
And I had it in my hand. I'm like, "Hey, Corey, check this out." And he thought I had something alive in my hand. This man ran. I have never seen Corey run in my entire, like, in our entire friendship except for this moment. And when you run into my house, we have this little patio area and the floor is tile, and it gets kinda slick even if it's, like, a little bit of, like,
Oh,
some kind of
no.
if it gets damp. And this man goes running, and I just I could laugh about it now, but I was like, he almost killed himself. He slipped, and when he slipped, to get into the house, there's, like, a step up that's, like, I don't know, maybe 3 inches or so, and when he fell, Alyssa, right here, for those who can't see me, uh, where
Oh
your
my
temple
god.
was, like, half an inch from smacking the edge of the thing, and I
Oh
was
my
just
god, that's
like,
what happens to the
that's what happens to who? Or is that
the
spoilers?
girl in Ginger Snaps, the popular girl.
Oh,
She,
yeah!
she
Holy
slips and hits, like, the back of her neck on the cabinet and fucking dies.
oh, shit. I forgot about that. Yeah, so Corey
Oh my
almost died
god.
like the popular girl in Ginger Snaps, and after I made sure he's okay, then I gave him shit. I'm just like, "Dude, you're running from why did you run like that?" "Oh, I thought you were gonna put it on me." I'm like, "I know not to put it on you. Also, it's just a cicada shell."
Oh my gosh.
But I'm like,
Ugh.
that's how we wanna break in this house. We've only been here, like, a week or 2 and
Yeah.
already killing somebody.
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
That's funny. But,
So do you have to keep your kids out of that room? 'Cause it's so slippery?
no, it's just when they go outside, just all they know better now, just because 'cause they've
Oh.
slipped before outside, and every time I'm
Mhm.
like, "Hey, it's wet. Walk, don't run." Every once in a while, one of them, they'll forget, especially when they get out the pool and
Mm. Oh my gosh.
but we haven't had any problems, knock on wood.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Yeah, but, yeah, so, you been up to anything? You do anything horror related? You got any, stories where you almost killed somebody?
I'm trying to think, not that are coming to mind, but I'll think on it. If I think of anything, I'll definitely share that in the future. Um, yeah, I did watch a couple things. Like I mentioned before, my sister was over and we were gonna go see Wicked, which I know you're like, "Bleh," but it was really fun.
To
But
each their own.
yeah. So we watched the first one and then we had a little bit of time until we were going to the movie theater. And she was like, "Oh, you know what I've really been wanting to watch is that movie Tusk." And I was like, "Oh my god, let's watch it." Because 'Cause I've been wanting to watch it forever, and we just talked about it last week when Jamie was here. So, I watched it, and oh my god, I fucking loved it. It was so good.
That's awesome. Is there anything to kinda, like, compare it to? Like, what kind of, like is just dark humor? Just a dark kinda, like, horror comedy thing, or 'cause it's Kevin Smith. I know there's gotta have be some kinda humor in it, huh?
Yeah, well, oh, you haven't watched it?
No.
Oh, I thought you had. Oh, shit,
No,
okay.
I had previously said it's been on my
Okay, I
list for,
couldn't
like, forever.
remember.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Um, yeah, like dark humor, just fucking goofy, and you were talking about how he has really a lot of dialogue and characters are just kinda rambling, and I
Yeah.
never really thought about it, but I noticed it in that movie. I'm like, "Wow, they really do that," but it worked. It was awesome.
He has a way about doing
Justin
it.
Long was awesome.
Justin Long
Mhm.
is awesome in everything. Um, I love that dude. Like, anytime that guy's in anything, I love it. I love have you seen how people call him they wanna nominate him to be the first Scream King? You know how they have
Oh,
scream
no.
queens? Yeah, because,
Yeah.
he's in all these horror movies, and he does die a lot, but he's always so good in them. Because he was in, well, I don't wanna
Yeah.
spoil it, because when he shows up in that movie, it's actually kind of it was jarring for me because I didn't know he was in the movie until I saw it, but, you watched it, on an Airbnb?
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, I like him. I like Jeepers Creepers. That was my favorite
Yeah.
movie as a kid, and then I learned about the director, and then I was like, "That sucks." I still really like that movie.
Oh, what's the deal with the director?
Oh, you don't know about that? Ah, fuck.
No.
Okay, we're gonna get dark here for a second. I believe it was on a previous movie of his. There was a child actor on there, a boy, and I'm just gonna leave it at that. You could see where that
Oh,
yeah,
that's fucked up. I didn't
and
know that. Yeah, I would watch that all the time as a kid. My friend Amber and I would
we
watch
did too.
that and drink cherry Pepsis, watch Jeepers Creepers.
I feel like that
It
was
was a
just li
simpler time.
yep. That I mean, because that movie right there is, like, a big part of pop culture, you know? Especially
Mhm.
for, like, our generation growing up, like, that movie was massive, but that was one of those movies that stuck with me when it ended. 'Cause, like,
Mhm.
it ends, he gets pulled away, but then you see what he does to Justin Long at the end, and that fucked me up. I feel like that's like a quote of mine on this show. Because when I listen back on the episodes, I'm like,
Yeah.
"That fucked me up, that fucked me up." So just let
I
everyone
actually
listening
don't remember the ending.
really? Okay, well, I'm not gonna
Yeah,
say anything then. Okay, cool.
I don't know why I don't, but I don't.
Trust me, I remember because that is a grim ending, but that's what made me like it some more 'cause I feel like I've mentioned that before, but I that's kind of how I prefer movies, like, to make you
Mhm.
feel when it ends, you're just like, "Ugh, what did I just watch?" Which kinda could tie into our later topic, but anyway, back to what you watched, so you enjoyed Tusk.
Tusk was great, highly recommend. Towards the end, when everything's kinda coming together, they play the Fleetwood Mac song "Tusk," which I love, and I haven't thought about that song in forever, and it was kinda one of those, like, music moments like you and, Abigail and
Mhm,
Mother, where
mhm.
you're like, "Yes, this is a perfect use of this song." So, that was really awesome. Um
Um, what was I gonna say? Well, Tusk I don't know, continue. I had a thought and it went, "Woo."
Oh, totally good. Yeah, I think you'll really like it. It was just ridiculous, and it was a lot of fun. Yeah. And then I also watched a Polish movie called The Lure. It is about I think it came out in 2015, and it's about these 2 sisters that are mermaids, and I'll back up a little bit. This is technically like a horror musical, which drew me to it because I thought that sounded really strange.
Okay, you were talking about this in the group chat with Jamie the
Yep,
other day. Okay, because you were saying this, and I'm
yep,
like, "I think you talked about this on the last episode," but I'm like, "I'm gonna let her go," and then I was like, "Oh,
oh,
it's the
no,
group chat."
yep. Yeah, so it sounds kinda goofy, horror musical, and in a way, I kind of didn't see it like a musical. Like, they did sing in it, but I don't know, it didn't feel forced or awkward or anything. Um, feel like I'm all over the place with this. But yeah, they're mermaids, so basically it's like they're sirens, so they're bringing people in with their song, so that kinda ties in with the musical element. Um but it's 2 sisters, they have the ability to come on land for brief periods of time, and they end up working at this club. One of the sisters falls in love with a guy and decides that she wants to take her tail off so that she can be with the guy, but if she does that, she's gonna lose her voice, much like The Little Mermaid, which is based on Hans Christian Andersen, I guess. That's the original person that did The Little Mermaid.
I saw that
Uh
statue, the actual statue.
Oh, that's cool.
Mhm.
Hell yeah. Yeah, so that one was fun. I think I would definitely recommend it. I think you would probably like it.
I'm looking it up now.
It has a fun ending.
I'm looking it up now, and how have I never seen or heard of this?
I
What
don't know,
is
it's Polish, so maybe it just kinda slipped under the radar.
maybe. Is it gory at all?
A little bit,
A little bit? Okay.
not overly, but
I'm asking because 'cause I'm always trying to find stuff to watch with Sandy,
oh,
and like I said, she doesn't really like she doesn't like the over the top kinda stuff, and also, like, if we can watch it in front of the kids or not. Wow,
I would say maybe no with kids, but I feel like the gore wasn't
okay.
too crazy. There is blood,
Oh, yeah,
but
no, she's fine with that. I mean, like, she watched The Walking Dead for a while. She watched,
mm.
a couple like, a
Okay,
bunch of
then
other
yeah, that would be
shows.
fine.
She can watch stuff like that. It's just she doesn't like the, uh, where it, like, just focuses on it the whole time, you know what I mean? Or she doesn't like watch
Oh,
people being
yeah, yeah.
tortured and shit, you know?
Yeah, yeah, this she'd
Ok
be good with this
okay,
then.
cool. I got it pulled
Yeah.
up right here. For whatever reason, this kinda reminded me of, because on the oh, Jesus Chr oh, no, I think I'm assuming this is yeah, this is the poster, just them looking at like they're at, like, a strip club or something?
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay. It reminded me of there's a zombie movie coming out or just came out. It's about drag queens. It's like drag queen zombies, and I kinda wanted to see that. Have you seen
Whoa,
anything about
yeah,
it?
I feel like
Okay.
I think I've seen people post that on Letterboxd, but I haven't, like, read anything about it or
Let me see what it's
yeah, that
called.
would be awesome.
Let's just get it right. Yeah, Queens of the Dead. That's what I was gonna say. I
Oh,
just
yeah,
didn't
yeah.
want it's just the colors of that just kinda remind me of it. I love, like, that kinda lighting and
Oh.
stuff, just the neon,
Mhm.
and I'm looking
The
at set
pink and purple and
and the greens, yeah. I'm gonna have to check this movie out. I really just like the visual style of from what I see with these set pictures.
mhm.
How'd you hear about
Well,
this?
if you wanna watch the lore, I saw it was on the Criterion Channel, and I saw it when I was flipping through, but then they got rid of it, and I was able to find it on Plex for free, so
Okay,
that was
cool, cool.
good.
Awesome.
Mhm,
So that's where
mhm.
to watch it, Plex?
Yeah. Yeah, that's the only place I could find as of right now. And then I also watched a movie that wasn't a horror movie, but kind of adjacent, so I thought I'd mention it real quick. It's oh, excuse me. It's a documentary called, Goodbye Horses: The Many Lives of Q Lazarus, and, Q Lazarus is the person that sang that song "Goodbye Horses," which is in Silence of the Lambs, and Buffalo Bill is dancing to it.
Oh, okay.
That's the "Would you fuck me? I'd fuck me." That's the song playing.
Clerks from Clerks 2 with Jay just
Y oh, yeah, yeah, Clerks 2, yep.
God. I love that movie. I love Clerks 2. I'm sorry. I just anytime I think of
Yeah.
anything from that movie, it just makes me smile.
Yeah, they even mentioned it in the documentary too, which was
Oh,
funny, but
really?
it was a really good yeah, really just briefly, but, it was a really good documentary, just talked about her life, she released that song and then kinda disappeared for a while, and then this documentary filmmaker found her and started talking to her about her life, and then some stuff happens, and it was really good, and it really made me wanna watch Silence of the Lambs again, so I highly recommend that one.
Okay, cool. I have that pulled up in a tab here. I had a bunch of tabs I opened the other day of movies,
Oh,
and I forgot to save them, but I'll go through my history and look them up.
mhm.
That's cool. I love documentaries. So this is just more of like kind of like a music documentary?
What's that?
So this is more of like a music documentary kind of thing, like about the musician herself?
Yeah,
Okay.
mhm, yeah, but the lady that made the documentary, I looked her up, and she has a couple really interesting looking documentaries, one of them is about the Saint Death, which is some weird religion where they, like, worship some evil thing, or I don't really wanna, like, talk about it too much because I don't really know, but,
Yeah, yeah.
she has a documentary on that, and then she has one on this guy that, I can't remember what they call the condition, but It's basically where someone's face is covered in hair and they kinda look like a wolf. Do you
Oh,
know the one I'm talking
yeah,
about?
yeah. I remember
Yeah.
seeing those people a lot growing up, like, in the, like, the late 90s. I remember them being on the
Yeah.
magazines. It's like a family of people, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, so she follows a guy that has that, and then she has a couple horror movies too. Let me look up her name real quick because I definitely wanna check out more of her stuff. It's Eva something.
Is people still alive? This is weird. Sorry, I just now you got me going down a rabbit hole of, like,
Really good. Eva Aridhis. It's Aridjis. Uh, Aridis? I know, but it was good. I'm excited to check out more of her stuff because yeah, she has a couple horror movies as well.
is she,
Yeah, those are
what's her nationality? Because I wonder if the J is, like, pronounced like a Y, kinda?
yeah, she's,
Rodriguez?
from Mexico City.
Okay, so yeah, so that's probably so RAI sorry.
I think J's are pronounced like H's.
That's right, ha, ha. Yeah, not Y, I'm sorry. I
Mhm.
was thinking yeah and not
Oh,
ha. My bad. Please,
mhm.
no one kill me who's listening to this. Be like, "You're a fucking idiot." No, I just misspoke. Calm down. I do that a lot. But okay, cool, yeah. Sounds like some fun watches. So, did you and your sister go to the movie,
Yeah.
like, twice in a day?
No, we watched the first part of Wicked at home and then watched Tusk at home, and then we went to the theater to see the second part.
So y'all watched 3 movies in one day?
Yes.
That's fucking awesome. No judgment there. No, no, no. That's my kinda day. Like,
You lazy bitches.
that's like that's like a dream of mine. Like, if I could get a friend who would
Mhm.
wanna just go hang out at the movie theater all day with me and go see back-to-back movies, that is gr that I would be there all fucking day. Like,
Mhm.
whenever, Corey and I hang out, usually we like, we our plan is, "Oh, let's watch a bunch of horror movies." We watch one and then we're done. 'Cause
Oh,
he's like, "Hey,
mhm.
you wanna go get something to eat? You wanna do something else?" And I'm like, "Yeah." But then also in the back of my head, I'm like, "God, I wanna watch some more," but, uh, that's awesome. I'm trying to remember the last time I went to, like, double features, but or just saw, multiple movies in a day. I don't It's a long time ago with my old friend Ryan. I think we went and saw the fuck did we see? I don't know. I don't remember. It was animated movies, I know that. I think it was, like, one of the Despicable Me movies and something else. We're just like, "Let's go see a movie." But yeah. But cool. Alright, so
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
kind of along the lines of, you talking about the documentary not being really horror, I did go watch a movie last night.
Oh, nice.
Yes, I am one of those people, I will pay to go see movies multiple times if I like them. I went and
Yeah,
saw Predator
me too.
Badlands again last night with Curly.
Oh, cool, good.
Yeah, I wanted to hang out with him, and I knew he'd fucking love the movie, and, it's a good time to go
Mhm.
hang out with a friend. And watching it a second time, I just smiling the whole time. I'm like, "This is so good."
Oh,
And
that's awesome.
I was just picking up on little things I didn't notice the first time. That's my other favorite thing about going back and rewatching stuff 'cause I did the same thing with
Yeah,
28
me
Years
too.
Later. And also if you, like, after you watch it, you learn some stuff about it, then you go back and see it, it's like, "Oh, wow, okay, now I see," and
Mhm.
but just the little nuances in it. So, this is in the trailer, it's not spoilers or anything, and I know you're not up on, like, the Predator movies or the Alien movies
Mhm.
outside of the first one, but there are like, specific sound effects that they use in all the Alien movies, like, for the Weyland-Yutani stuff to kinda like, it's homages to or homages, whatever, to, just the past movies, but they bring it into everything, like the game Alien Isolation, all the sound effects in that, same thing from the movies, it's really cool, but in this,
Oh, nice.
one of the characters is a droid, and her eyes do this weird thing, and when her eyes, like, do the thing and make the noise, the little, like, "beep, beep, beep, beep," the little sound effects are from the Alien movies, and I'm just like, "Oh my god, I love this." This
Oh,
man
that's
cares
cool.
about this so much, but I highly recommend it. If you like action movies,
Yeah.
this movie is like from start to finish, nonstop,
Oh,
and
cool.
just
I love stuff like that.
the fact that it's PG-13 and it's as good as it is for a Predator movie, I'm telling you, like if you see anything about it, people shitting on it, don't. Just go watch it. It is
Mm.
probably my favorite Predator movie. And I think I said that on that
Oh,
episode, but
cool.
this just confirms
Mhm.
it because I looked over at Curly. Well, actually, halfway through the Curly, Jesus Christ. Brain, slow down. Halfway through the movie, I looked over at Curly and he looks at me. He goes, "This movie's fucking badass." And I'm like, "That's what I want to hear." We're not even like close to the end, and then and then when it ended, I looked at him. He goes, "Fuck yeah!" I'm like, "Fuck yeah, dude." So
Hell yeah.
definitely recommend that. But other than that, haven't watched too much.
Mhm.
My plan was to watch Thanksgiving because this week is Thanksgiving.
Oh,
And
mhm.
I fucking dropped the ball on that. I did find it though. It's streaming on Hulu and Disney Plus.
Yep.
So,
Oh, it's on Disney Plus, cool.
well, since
I started watching it and oh, sorry.
no,
I
no.
started watching it and then I ended up just getting busy and not finishing it, but I think you'll really like it. It has some great gore in it, and it's just over the top ridiculous, and it's
Awesome.
really fun.
Do you know the story behind it and how it got made?
No. Oh,
So,
wait, yes, I do.
mhm.
It's, one of the fake movies in D is it Death Proof in those movies?
Yeah, the Grindhouse films, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just think that's such a cool thing. Because Eli Roth did it, and
That is really cool.
he's like, "I wanna make that into a movie." It was the same with Machete. That was the other movie I was trying to think about
Oh,
with
mhm.
Curly last night. Uh, oh, that's where I was going with this. To bring up with him last night about watching stuff since I didn't have anything to watch about. Sorry. Um, this weather fluctuations we're having here is messing up my sinuses. Hot, cold, hot, cold.
Mhm.
Um,
Yep. It's the same here.
Curly talked to me last night that he ended up watching Rec with his son, with his oldest son.
Oh, cool.
He watched Rec 1 through
Nice.
3, and he was like,
Oh, shit.
when they got to 3, his son was like, "What the fuck was that?" 'Cause remember how I told you, I was like, when you get to 3 and
Yeah.
4, it's just and he's like watching it this time now knowing what to expect. It's not as bad, but he's like, "It's still pretty bad."
Oh, yeah, I need to finish those.
But, just him talking about wanting to rewatch him got me excited. Then we were talking about the quarantine stuff, and I told him, I was like, "Now what you need to do is sit him down and make him watch Quarantine, and then he'll be like, 'Wait, this is just scene for scene of Wreck.' Yeah, then watch Quarantine 2, zombies on a plane."
Oh, man. Yeah, I need to watch that too. So many things.
Yep, so many things, so little time. But the
Mhm.
other thing him and I talked about were the VHS movies. Uh, one of
Oh,
my
yeah.
one of my favorite, like, genres of horror movies outside of zombies, 'cause I'm trying to backtrack, see if I did talk about it before, but if I didn't, I love zombie movies. Those are my things. Zombies, monster movies, and found footage. Found footage, I love them just because it's like I like things that feel real, and just those, I feel like if they're done
Yeah.
right, I'm like, "Yeah, that's my cup of tea." But we were talking about
Mhm.
the VHS movies, and, him and I are gonna get together and try to go watch them at his
Oh,
place,
nice.
and then when we decide to do that, I'll let you know. That way,
Mhm.
we can coordinate, and then we can
Oh,
record
yeah.
and stuff, that way, and we can all
Yeah,
3 of
that'd
us
be
can talk about we
awesome.
have Curly on.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that sounds awesome.
Hell yeah. But yeah, those are my watches and stuff,
Nice.
and, yeah. But, since I didn't have too much of that to talk about, I saw a couple interesting things on, bloodydisgusting.com,
Oh,
just
yeah.
have some horror news real fast.
Mhm.
I want I It said Friday, November 21st, these 8 new horror movies released this week, and the thumbnail is of some crazy looking found footage, movie, and it
Mm.
says Dream Eater. What is this?
Hmm. That sounds cool.
Yeah, so this movie, is this a found footage? Look up Dream Eater.
Remeter.
just this one thumbnail. It's of this person with his mouth open, and it looks crazy. It says, "Oh, Eli Roth presents Dream Eater. It won't let you sleep." A filmmaker documents her
What?
boyfriend's violent parasomnia
Oh,
during a
yeah.
remote cabin holiday. As his sleepwalking worsens, she suspects a far more sinister cause. All right, I gotta watch this.
Yeah, I'm showing it came out last year, or it shows 2024 on Letterboxd.
It was probably at one of the film festival things. So that happened when
Oh,
I
yeah.
looked up that movie with the kid from Stranger Things, that Camp Hell or can't or
Oh, yeah.
I know it came out this year, but when you look it up, it says 2023 or 2024, and I'm like, well, hold
Mm,
up, but
gotcha. Yeah, that
it's
makes
this year,
sense.
yeah. So it's the film festival
This
last
one's
year.
on, yeah, this one's on Hoopla, the library app, which is cool. I love getting to watch shit like that on library apps. I'm like, "Thank you, library."
Okay, hell yeah. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna look into finding this, or maybe have to go get a library card and try to see if I can watch it there. If
Hell
not, I'll
yeah.
figure out a way. We need to watch this, and then
Mhm.
we could have a whole episode where if you guys want to hear my stories about my sleepwalking extravaganzas,
Yeah. Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah,
because
let's do
I've
that.
done some creepy fucking shit. I'm gonna tell you right now.
Ugh.
I've woken up in the middle of it too and been like, "What am I doing?" Nothing like nothing gross, but just shit that would scare the fuck out of
Yeah.
anybody, you know. But
Damn. Yeah, I
yeah,
have a couple stories from when I took Ambien. Like, nothing too crazy, but
I have
yeah.
one story about the one time I took it, and it involves, that story also involves Curly's wife, because we were all roommates at the time, and it's
Mhm.
funny, it's funny because she just had to watch this whole thing happen. It
Oh my gosh.
just a, I guess, like, a little hint about it, basically, I scared the shit out of her. She's just like, "I don't know what's wrong with him. I have to." She went and locked herself in the room because I scared her. She was like, it was just me and her.
Oh my
We were in the
god.
living room, and, like, I'm gonna leave it there for the story, but I
Wow.
didn't do anything to her. It's just the way I
Yeah.
was acting, and she was just like,
Uh,
but,
that's creepy.
yeah, okay, cool. So Dream Eater, that looks fucking dope. I have to watch the
Mhm.
trailer. What's this other movie? So we've got something called, was it, wait, Killer Rental? Two couples arrive one night and find a mysterious videotape of the last group of friends who vacationed here. A diverse bunch looking to party under the desert sun and stars, but secrets soon emerge and relationships fracture, all under the watch of hidden cameras, recording their every move. When one of them mysteriously disappears, the rest are left stranded, ultimately discovering that a deranged killer stalks. Meet the Carpenter, horror's newest icon, with a unique set of tools and a twisted plan of his own.
Hmm,
That sounds really fucking
sounds
cool.
pretty good.
And then, okay, there's Dream Eater, Shelby Oaks right here. Oh, it's available to
Mm.
rent right now. So Curly, if you're listening, you can
Okay.
go and rent it for $10 or buy it for 20 digitally. He was talking about that last night. He says he wants to rewatch it. And I'm like,
Mm.
I might give it another shot one day, but it didn't do anything for me.
Yeah, I wanna watch it. Let's check it out.
It's interesting. Like, watch it in the mindset of this guy's, like, this was all crowdfunded. This was a GoFundMe.
Yeah.
All right, I made a Kickstarter, and this was this guy's dream to make a movie. So like, don't
Mm.
the quality and production is higher than I would ever expect from somebody doing this for the first time ever. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember you saying the acting was kinda eh.
Depends. Yes, like you had your really good actors in it, but then you had your other actors who were like, mm. But
Yeah.
the way this article reads, is a little just kind of hard to read. Nothing's like
Mm.
laid out correctly. So I'll go through this, see what movies look cool, and I'll upload them to the Instagram. I just bit my tongue.
Okay.
Yeah. But
Sure.
okay, yeah. So that's my news. I just wanted to see what new horror movies were coming out, and that's what I've been up to.
Oh, I did see a trailer for one before Wicked that I'll tell you about real quick.
Yeah.
They're making another Anaconda movie. You saw that? Yeah. It I can't remember if it has Paul Rudd now or if that's just wishful thinking on
No,
my
it's Paul
part,
Rudd and
but
Jack Black. Do you know the
okay. And
did you
Jack
pick up
okay, yeah,
did
Jack
you pick up the premise of it at all, or
isn't it they're making an Anaconda movie?
they're fans of the original and they've always wanted to go and remake it? And Jack Black takes them to go out
Oh,
there to, like, it's like, "Hey, man, let's go remake Anaconda like we always wanted to." And so that's what they, set out to do, and yeah. So I think it might be essentially the same movie in a way, but different. I'm just hoping the trailer
yeah.
didn't give away too much, and I'm hoping that whatever they showed in the
Oh,
trailer that looks like someone's death is just maybe like, "Okay, maybe this is how this scene's gonna look," them talking it out,
oh,
but I don't know, we'll see. I'm excited for it. I can't wait.
yeah. I definitely wanna go see that one in theater. That'll be goofy.
I know a lot of people hate on Jack Black nowadays. I think I mentioned that
Mm.
about with Jim Carrey and Adam Sandler, but Jack Black's another one
Yeah,
of those where one day
he's another one, yeah.
everyone just suddenly fuck Jack Black. I'm like, what? I'm like, I like him. I don't. It's like, so what if like I get the whole Kyle Gass thing, I get the Tenacious D, but it's like the guy
Yeah,
was in
it's
the
kinda crazy.
the guy was in the middle of like having movies come out and shit, and it's like they're back, they're talking, they're fine. I get it. There's
Oh, okay.
a lot of things. It's just I don't know if you've
Friendship's
looked at
hard.
yeah. And also trying to keep your image a certain way, like, you don't wanna get into you know what I mean? Like, to too many
Mm.
things. It's just because Kyle Gass said something, like, about Trump or,
Mhm.
like, it was about when that guy shot at him, and he was like, "Next time, don't miss," like, to the crowd, and Jack
Oh, yeah, yeah.
that wasn't something discussed beforehand, and Jack Black's like, "Whoa, man, hey,
Mhm.
you know."
Yeah, I
So,
was like, "I don't know if I wanna go down that road."
yeah, because he had the Minecraft movie coming out and some other stuff, but anyway, to get off of that,
Mm.
um, so to get onto our main topic, I am so sorry about anybody listening. If you hear my child in the background, I apologize. I can't do anything about
I
it.
can't hear him.
Okay. Um, all right. So I have this question, and I kind of brought it up last time, and it's something I'm always interested in when it comes to horror movies. Like, I feel like I'm like really like honing in on that comment on Instagram, and that's not it's just the only like fresh example that I have. But like I want to know, like, you posted about Presents on there, and
Oh.
like your friend was just like, "Oh, Presents sucked," and I'm like, it wasn't the best movie, but it wasn't terrible. But like, what about it sucked? What did you go in, wanting? And then it just makes me think about other horror movies where people just straight up, "This movie's ass. Fuck that movie." It it
We have a comment like that in here.
Oh, awesome. Like,
Yeah.
it insulted my mom, blah, 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 and I'm
Yeah.
like, "Okay, like, what did you go in wanting from it?" So my question was, um, when you watch a horror film, what are you hoping to get out of it? What is it that draws you to the genre in the first place? Is there anything specific you expect from a good horror movie? And on the other hand, what's something that has made you not enjoy a film? And I asked this on Facebook just because that's the place I usually have a lot of interactions with, and I actually had quite a bit of interaction on this, which is really cool. I
Yeah.
only read through, like, the first 2 or 3, but, Alyssa took it upon herself and,
Organization.
organized them. And I will let her take over from here because since she has the paper, I do
Um,
not wanna interrupt.
oh, yeah. No, no problem. I figured I'd read the question and then read everybody's responses, and then we can answer the question if we want, or maybe we'll just naturally talk about it after certain people's responses, whichever one, however it flows. So your first question was, when you watch a horror film, what are you hoping to get out of it? And then, is this the half Derek?
Mhm,
Derek,
mhm.
okay, cool, cool. Yeah, I was like, "Oh, I bet that's him."
Yep,
So
that's the half
Derek
Derek.
K. Okay, cool. So he responded, "Is the story told well?" That's what he wants to get out of it. Um, Jamie said, "I want my brain to have been through some sort of anxiety, like a roller." Oh, cat just fell, sorry.
Sure wasn't Chucky?
Like a roller coaster. No, not oh, man. Yeah, he's in the other room. Stay in there, Chucky. Jamie said, "I want my brain to have been through some sort of anxiety, like a roller coaster without the chance of dying," and she laughed. I also love a good twist. Some movies are puzzles to solve along the way, and I enjoy when it's challenging or I'm surprised at the end. Which, yes, I feel like that is pretty much my answer as well. Um, and then Kristen said, so when I watch a horror movie, it depends on the type. Uh, if it's a gore fest, the bloodier the better. I love the shock value of someone getting their head, body part ripped off, or impaled in an epic bloody mess. Example, death of a unicorn. It is supernatural, or if it is supernatural in nature, I want it to scare me. And she says it takes a lot to freak me out. The more like real life the experience is better. The suspenseful horror movie type, like Black Phone, I love how ghosts try to help while also bringing in the spooky factor. So yeah, those were our answers for that one. Did
Okay,
you have anything
uh,
you're thinking?
Kristen, I'm gonna have to put you on a watch list, I'm sorry. Um, no.
I do agree with that though. Like I want to see some weird gore.
No, I'm like that too. So, I kind of like with, like, especially with Jamie, even Kimmel, I mean, like, yeah, I definitely want a movie with a good story and stuff, but I'm definitely with, like, Jamie on, like, I wanna feel some kind of anxiety from it or something. I Me personally, I go to a horror movie wanting to feel something. You know what I mean?
Mhm,
Like,
mhm.
for it to evoke, like, a I hate to say it because as someone who deals with depression, oddly enough, it's like watching horror movies or, like, I don't know, I can't explain it, but, like, why would you if I generally feel sad all the time, why would I wanna watch a movie about that? But it's like that I don't know, something about watching horror movies is just I like it when it's like I just like feeling that sense of dread that, like,
Mm, mhm.
you know, just I don't know, just to make you like she said, anxiety. Like an anxiety ride, an emotional roller coaster kinda thing, but you don't actually have to
It's like a
experience it.
safe version of that.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
And then, uh, like Kristen said, uh, where's it at? It takes a lot to freak me out. See, that's another
Mm,
kind of another thing that I feel like that comes into this is we're all adults now watching horror movies. We know it's not real. At this point in our lives, like, especially in, 2025, like, we're all desensitized as fuck. Like,
mm.
I feel like for a horror movie to really scare you and to sit with you now, it'll be very few and far between. You know what I mean? Because like, it could freak you out in the movie theater, but, like,
Mhm.
you get what I'm saying? Where, like, when you were a kid, it sat with
Yeah.
you, like, it would petrify you,
Yeah.
but that was because your brain was so fresh on the world and you didn't, you know,
Mhm.
know a lot that was going on, and I kinda talked about Curly I talked to Curly about that last night. He said his son Alex is a lot like that, where, "Yeah, the movie was good, but it wasn't scary." He's like, "Okay, yeah," but he's like, "Of is it doesn't have to be scary, but was it good? Did you like?" "Yeah, it was good, but it wasn't scary." "Well, okay." Like, it's just like that's I don't
Yeah.
know. I feel like the older you get, yeah, the less scary things will be. I don't know, but
Well, and I feel like it kinda depends on your life experiences too. Like, you were talking about, Sandy being really afraid of the strangers, which I haven't seen that one, but I feel like that's kinda one of those where, if I saw it when I was younger, maybe I'd be like, "Eh, whatever." But as an adult, thinking about a home invasion situation, that would scare the shit out of me, you
yeah,
know?
and I
'Cause
mean,
now I'm like, "Oh, I would be in charge if somebody broke in, like, I have to figure out how to solve it," it wouldn't be my parents or whatever.
exactly. You can Kevin McAllister that shit. You watched Home Alone for the first time a few
Yeah.
years ago, right?
Yeah. Whenever George is out of town, I'll, like, legitimately set little, like, traps like that. Not traps, but, like, I'll
Yeah.
prop a door up and, like, make things so, like, if a window were to open, I would hear it and, like, shit like
You
that.
freak out, it's just your cat.
Yeah.
That's so funny. Man, shit, I don't even remember the last time I've been home alone. And everyone's always here. Everyone's always here, always awake. Someone's
Mhm,
awake.
mhm.
But
Yeah.
yeah, and see, and I get that. I mean, also goes back to, my thing about Hereditary. I It did nothing for me. Was it a bad movie?
Mhm.
No, but for me, I didn't
Yeah.
enjoy it. I didn't get anything from it. But I like and sometimes I'll be honest, like I will shit on something just for the just for the humor of it. Just, if someone's like talking about something, I'll just, all over exaggerate, but really, the movie, it's not a bad movie. I just I was bored watching it. I didn't feel anything, but
Yeah.
like we've talked about in the past, people who enjoyed it, probably people who deal with, what is it, generational traumas, what the movie's about, like it
Mhm.
struck a chord with them.
Yeah.
Um and I don't know. It's just something I try to figure out with, like, what do people look for in these movies? Because
Mhm.
like, what are you watching them
Yeah.
for? Are you watching them for just the gore and to be entertained by that? Are you looking for the story? Because Jamie added us to the Tubi group the other day. I know I keep repeating
Oh,
myself
uh-huh.
here, but it's also kind of helping me, like, stay on track.
Oh, yeah.
And the Tubi horror movies, the Tubi horror movie group, someone asked a question the other day, "What horror movies, do you think are overrated or
Mhm,
overhyped?"
mhm.
And I'm like, I clicked on it. Well, before I clicked on it, I'm like, I already know what movies are gonna be in here. I'm gonna
Mhm.
see The Blair Witch, which
Mm.
was for sure on there by multiple people. Hereditary, The Witch I saw once, and then I saw that
Mm.
movie, I saw Skinamarink, and then I saw the oh my god,
What happens in it? Maybe
In
I
a
can
Violent
help you.
Nature. The one that I
Oh,
told you is
uh-huh.
from, like, basically Jason's perspective.
Yeah.
I saw people shitting on those movies, and I'm like, "Okay, here's my thought process of, like, going into those movies. What mindset were you in when you went in? For Blair Witch, I get
Yeah.
watching it nowadays, you're watch it found footage, you have to go in telling yourself, "Alright, think of this as if this is real." Like, you were outside in the woods or something, or you walked through an abandoned house and, "Dude, I found this VHS, let's put it in." And then as you're watching it, you're watching these people's fucking demise, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that's the fear of it. You're watching, like, the last moments of these people and what happened to them. Yeah, it's
Mhm.
a movie about a bunch of people walking around in the woods, but you get what I'm saying? Like,
It's
but
Lord of the Rings. It's
yeah,
scary Lord of the Rings.
yeah. But just to straight up be like, "That movie fucking sucks, it's terrible." It's like, "Okay, well, then what do you like?" You know?
Yeah.
Like, and then with In a Violent Nature and Skinamarink, both of those, and even Presence, those 3 movies, they're experimental films. It's like, "Hey, we have this idea,
Yeah.
let's just see how this goes, and if you don't like it, then just don't like it." You just be like, "Ah, I didn't really I didn't like it. It kinda, was boring," but maybe it's just because I looked too much into this before going in. You know what I mean? Like,
Mhm.
because I tell you, like, I do, like, light research to kinda see what it's about,
Yeah.
so I have an idea rather than going in and getting disappointed. Because, like, again, Long Legs, most recent one I could think of where it was like that. I went in expecting something different. When it ended, I was like, "Okay, it was good," but the more I thought, I'm like, "No, that was a really good movie," now that I knew what to expect. But
Mhm.
I don't know, it's like, yeah, there are movies that are just, like, inherently bad, like, uh, The Predator, which was not the one before Badlands, but the one before Prey, 'kay?
Mm, mhm.
I think I talked about it on here, I don't remember. That movie is just
Mhm.
bad. It is offensively bad, the dialogue
Oh,
is
mhm.
bad, it is just a bad fucking movie, and anybody will tell you that. Like, same with, what's another movie that was like that? Like the Venom movies, all those they're just trash movie, like, I can't defend them. There's nothing to defend about, "Oh, it looked good." I'm like,
But somebody could, I bet, That's the thing.
"Yeah, but then those people just already only like bad movies." And it's like, you can like bad movies, but you have to admit that they're bad to begin with. You know what I mean? It's like Fast and the Furious.
Yeah, I can
I
see what you're
enjoy those
saying.
movies. They are corny and cheesy as fuck, but I'll watch
Yeah,
them.
they're not like yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Or
that makes sense.
Curly last night was talking about Nightmare on Elm Street. He's like, he rewatched them, and every time he said each one would end, he was like, "That was dumb as hell." He's like, "That was so cheesy." And then he just starts the next one. And
Mhm.
when that one ends, he's just like, "This is so bad." And then just kept going. And he said by the end of it, he's like, "No, I love that. That was great. It's got that charm." You know,
Mhm.
and that's the thing. I feel like if a bad movie has charm, you know, I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm kind of all over the place. I'm missing my own point here. It's just a very specific point I'm trying to
No.
get, but I don't know. Anyway, continue. If you got something to say, add on, or if you want to read more, go for it.
No, I think yeah, I've been trying to go into stuff blind a little bit more, just so I don't have any expectations, and can just kind of experience it as it's coming at me. So yeah, I kinda like that tactic. I mean, it sometimes you are unpleasantly surprised, but sometimes it's an awesome surprise, so I feel like I don't really have an answer to that one, so,
To
the
which
next
to which one? I'm
question
sorry. To the first part, the
oh,
first
I'm so
question.
to, the when you watch a horror movie, what are you hoping to get out of it?
Okay,
I
okay,
don't know if
got you.
I really have I mean, like what Jamie said, it is cool with anxiety, trying to solve stuff, but beyond that, I'm kinda like, I don't know.
You just like because
Then
that's the thing though. It's like some
the
people,
vibes.
the vibes. Like, does it like? Do you have a particular thing you enjoy about horror, or is it just you like horror movies in general, so you're just pretty much down for anything as long as it's entertaining?
You kinda cut out a little bit, but I think I got the gist of your question.
I could repeat it.
Yeah, yeah, okay, I don't know why I'm like, I'll figure out from the every
No,
other word I heard.
you're fine. Just let me know if I cut out again. I gotta remember how I worded it. I mean, like, is there like do you watch horror for a particular type of movie, or do you just like all horror in general and you're just pretty much down for anything?
Yeah, I'm kinda down for anything, like, I just love movies in general. I mean, like, pretty much all kinds, so, yeah, I'm always like, "Yeah, I'll watch whatever." Like, the Criterion Channel has a 24/7 live feed, and y it's just they play stuff back to back, and you have to go online to look up what the movie is. Like, you might catch it in the middle, but it's live, so you can't pause it or anything.
Yeah, like the good old
And there was
days.
this movie from yeah, there's this movie from the early '20s. It was a silent movie. I can't remember what it was, but I was watching that for a little bit. I was like, this is really entertaining." I just like movies.
That's awesome. Okay, yeah, no, I'm right
But
there with you. I love movies too and horror. I'm pretty much down for
mhm,
anything, but like I said, I do have
yeah.
like my things, but mostly it's like I guess it's like just depends on what I'm going to watch. You know?
Mhm. Yeah, sometimes if you're in a certain mood, you want a certain thing. I get that too.
Yeah. All right. Next question. Sorry, I'm trying not to ramble too
Oh,
much. I
you're
know
good.
we're kind of pressed for time, so
Oh, no, that's totally fine. The next question you asked was, "What is it that draws you to the genre in the first place?" Which I guess we kinda just touched on a little bit. Um, so Derek says, "I crave originality and not just jump scares." Um,
understandable.
and movies that make me wanna see the end and leave me wanting more. I agree with that. Kristen said, "I would say what draws me to it is that I enjoy watching those type of movies. It's like a high, I guess."
Yeah, I could feel that, and
Cody's yeah.
I feel that with like that adrenaline rush you get from it. which is kinda
Mhm.
what I got from watching Skinamarink. It was, like, this weird, like, anxiety high of just,
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh," I've again, me being in the big dark theater is like, yeah, I could have got up and left, but,
Mhm.
you know, with it being so loud and everything, I get it. I it's that rush. I understand, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I totally get that one too. Um, and then our last answer or response, Cody said, I like horror movies with some type of supernatural creature or entity. I just think they look cool or the idea of what they're doing is interesting. So that was cool that had somebody talk about a specific genre.
Yeah. That's my boy Cody right there. When I used to go to the card shop and play, like, card games and stuff, he was one of the dudes there. He's actually the one who got me
Oh,
into
cool.
spiders and beetles and shit.
Ah,
He gave me
nice.
my first thing of Beatles, yeah.
Yeah.
He's a big Dead by Daylight fan. I don't know if you know what that game is, but,
Mm,
um,
yeah.
basically, they get licenses for all the different, like, horror movie icons, and they put them in the movie, and you gotta survive against them. And
Oh, yeah, yeah,
that
yeah.
man, like, fucking eats, sleeps, shits, and breathes Dead by Daylight. That he is a Dead by Daylight
That's
stan,
awesome.
which I need to link him to the podcast. I don't think he knows that, it's been
Oh,
going
hell
on
yeah.
for a bit, but yeah. Well, cool. Thank you, Cody. Thank you for that answer, man. Yeah, I feel
Yeah.
like that's kind of, uh, yeah, I feel like these are just general kind of things that, yeah, like, that most people should look for in a movie, like, if it's a cool
Mhm.
idea or something interesting, and I like it when people try to do, like, the more, like, experimental kind of stuff or unique things,
Yeah, me too.
and that's why I think I get so hung up with people who shit on, like, again, I keep bringing these 3 up, but it's the most recent 3, Skinamarink, Presence, and A Violent Nature. I mean, like, it's people trying
Mhm.
something new. While you got all these other movies, they're either
Yeah.
like reboots, remakes, or different versions of other stories. Uh, what's an older Quiet Place? Quiet Place, I fucking love that
Yeah.
movie, but people talk shit about it.
Yeah,
I'm like,
like
I feel like it's a pretty
Oh,
original
really?
movie, man. Like, I loved it.
Yeah, I think it's an original idea. I liked it.
Sequel's good, and then even the prequel, Day One, dude. Like,
I like the prequel more than the sequel. I thought it was really good.
sequel bummed me out because it just kind of ended.
Mhm.
And then it's like, now we're finally getting another one all these years later, but I'm like, "Alright, you stop taking so long to get
Oh,
these
really?
out." Yeah, yeah, yeah. It was announced the other day, we're
Oh,
finally getting to
shit,
part
okay.
3, but
Oh, okay.
yeah, but, like, with the prequel, it was cool because it set up sort of the sequel. Because
Mhm.
what's his name?
Yeah.
Gmon. I always call him Digimon, but Gmon, the guy you know who I'm talking about when you see him, is the bald black guy with the white goatee I think he's got in the movie. He's in a lot of stuff, really good actor, but yeah, he's in the part 2 and he shows up in this one. You're like, "Oh, okay. So this is kinda how it ties in. That's awesome." But I use that as an example.
Yeah.
Those are original movies and, the first time I
Mhm.
watched the first one, like, the first 10 minutes fucked
It's
me up.
stressful.
There it is again, fucked me up.
Mhm.
But my kid was the same age as my oldest was the same age as the kid at the beginning of the movie, so that was also another, like, double whammy to me, and I was like, "Okay,
Yeah.
this
Oh, that
sets
was
this up."
sad.
And I'm like, "Alright." And it just set the tone for me for the rest of the movie. I'm like, "Oh, this is great, man."
Mhm. It's really good. I like that, Derek mentioned, "I crave originality and not just jump scares," because that's kind of G's thing with horror movies. Like, I'll wanna watch them more than he does, because I feel like he kinda feels like a lot of them are can be kinda the same thing, and it's just jump scares for the sake of jump scares, which
Mhm.
I totally get. That's a valid complaint. Like, I want something more than that for sure.
Yeah. Uh, when they're done right, because there's been some movies, I'm
Yeah.
blanking on them, but there have been some movies where, like, the jump scares have gotten me, and I'm like, "Okay, that was a good one. That
Oh,
was a
yeah,
good
me
one."
too, for sure.
I do like the thing that some directors have been doing now where they like it's that build up to a jump scare, but there isn't. But it just keeps you on that anxiety. So when
Oh,
something finally does
yeah,
happen, it's like, "Oh, fuck." You know? Because you start to
yeah,
let your guard down at that point, and then there it is.
yeah.
But I'm the same way. I like movies that feel, like, original or, like, even if they are, like, a reference to another movie, like in Black Phone 2, very heavy Nightmare on Elm Street vibes, but it's been so long since we got
Mm.
any Freddy Krueger movie. It was really cool to see that kind of like a, like inspiration. And, you know, I don't know. I feel you though. Just depends on the kind of movie, jump scares. I mean, because
Mhm.
even sometimes I just like watching old silly movies from back in the day. Like, what was it?
Yeah.
The early 2000s slasher era is just a mixed bag of
Mm.
things. You've got urban legends, and I Know What You Did Last Summer, Scream. There's another one that's like those I'm blanking on, or maybe it is those three, but those are silly fucking movies.
Mhm.
Those are
Yeah.
kinda dumb, but they're meant I feel like they're meant to be campy. They're just teenage slasher films just thrown out there just for people to go and see and have a good time, you know?
Have you ever seen Jawbreaker with Rose McGowan and Marilyn Manson's in it?
Is that with the
So it's
cheerleaders?
not a s No, it's these popular girls and they accidentally kill their friend. So it's
Okay.
not like a slasher, but I kinda put it in that same category of just high school kids up to some weird horror shit.
See, and yeah,
I
and I
love
would
that
consider
movie.
this one horror. I have seen this. I saw this a very long time ago. This is one of those movies. I enjoy it. It's a silly, it's
Mhm.
a ridiculous concept, but you can still enjoy it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? While yes, it's stupid, I wouldn't be like, "This is fucking stupid," and write it off. It's like, give me a valid reason.
Yeah.
That's my point, I guess, what I'm trying to get at with this is I need a valid reason,
Mm.
of like, just give me a reason why you don't like something, and I'm like, then I'll be okay. I just don't want to hear, "Oh, it's just stupid." I'm like, I
Oh,
want to know
yeah.
your reasoning. And I'm quietly calling you out here, and you know who you are. All right? All I'm gonna say
He wants
is,
an essay
yeah,
about why it's bad.
you know,
That actually would be cool if somebody wrote an essay about why something sucked. I would love to read that.
please don't make him do that because that he will. He will. He probably would.
I just mean
Knowing him.
anybody.
Yeah.
If anybody wants to write in an essay about why something sucks, I would like to read it.
Do it. Yeah. Look, right in at all. Any kind of interaction with you guys, if y'all are enjoying this, which it seems like we're getting positive feedback here, which is awesome. Uh,
Yeah.
yeah, right in. But uh, yeah, you know who you are. Just remember, I'm the alpha in this situation. That's a joke. That's a reference to what I'm talking about. I'll explain after the podcast. I don't really call myself the alpha, but it's a joke that I kept making to him about what he was upset about, and he got mad at me about it. But I don't care. Here we are. I
Are
love
you
you,
talking
Dick.
about Dick Rash?
Yep, I love you, Dick Rash. But yeah.
Dick
So,
Rash.
anyway, we were going on something there, but anyway, uh, was there another question, or was there more answers to that question? I'm sorry.
There are 2 more questions.
Okay.
Um, the next one is there anything you expect from a good horror movie? Derek says, personally, I like storylines that make you think, and I'm always down for a splatterfest if it's done decently. So it's a question of what did the filmmaker want to tell? And Kristen says, when it comes to a good horror movie, it has to have a great storyline. It keeps the movie going and doesn't turn it stupid. There is a time and a place for stupid B-rated horror movies, and sometimes those are good. The story has to flow.
I feel you.
Um Oh, okay, it's Kristen's next answer where she calls out a specific movie.
Oh,
I
okay.
was like, "I thought it was this one." But, yeah, I like, what Derek says about having a storyline and kinda make you think, like we had mentioned, uh a little earlier in the conversation. We like the experimental type movies that aren't just your run of the mill. You can guess everything that's gonna happen.
Mhm.
So, yeah, that's kinda my answer.
I like those too, and I mean, like, for me personally, a good example of that was Bring Her Back. Like, I was like,
Oh,
okay,
uh-huh.
I
Yeah,
went
it
in
was very different.
and having, like, a particular kind of, I guess, idea about it, but while watching it, I thought I had certain things figured out, but it wasn't exactly what I thought, and I like it, when things
Yeah.
like that happen, but that whole movie, I love that movie, like, that movie, the characters were written perfectly, the lady who plays the foster parent,
Uh,
or
yep.
whatever you wanna call her, she
It was scary.
she's so fucking good at that role because she's so
Mhm.
good at turning it on and turning it off, and
Yep.
it goes back to, like, what I had mentioned the first time I talked about this movie was, like, this movie as a parent makes you question your own morals and yourself of like, "Man, how far would you go to do what
Yeah.
she is trying to do in the movie?" Like,
Yeah.
like, the repercussions from that,
Ugh.
and would you do this? And it makes you think,
Mhm.
and I don't know, that movie worked, and that's one of my favorite movies of the last few years, and
Oh, nice.
yeah, because I thought about that movie for weeks, and I had messaged Corey every once in a while, like, "Dude, really fucking love that movie, man." Um,
Yeah, hearing you talk about it, it does make me wanna rewatch it. Um, it was good.
uh, I need to rewatch it. It's just a matter of just finding the time and, like, do I wanna I'm wondering now if it'll make me feel the same way because I already know what to expect, or if now I could just kinda casually
Mm.
watch it, but yeah, I mean, like, even the kids in the movies, like, they're written like normal kids, the actors are good, they don't feel you know what I mean? Like, sometimes it's just like, that's not how somebody would
Yeah.
act.
Yeah, like, if somebody older writes a modern teenager,
Yeah,
sometimes it's really cringe, but yeah, it wasn't like that in this movie.
for sure. Um, Another movie, example, this kinda goes to the more, like, the campy side, and, I like movies that are self-aware, where it's like, "Okay, we
Mm,
know
mhm.
what this is gonna be, and we're just gonna lean into it hard." It's a movie I feel like nobody went and saw, but Curly and I went and saw it, and Imma tell you right now, if you haven't watched Hard Eyes, watch Heart Eyes. It was a Valentine's Day movie that came out last
Okay.
year or this year, I don't remember when. It's got Devon Sawa in it, and that man was, like, hard on fucking Twitter being like, "Hey, go see the movie, go see Hard Eyes, go see it." And it's really fucking good because when it starts, I was just
Okay,
like
add it to my list.
the cheese is already kinda there, and you're like, "Oh, wow.
Oh,
This
nice.
this feels very early 2000s," and that's what it is. It's an early 2000s
Oh, this looks cool.
slasher movie, and throughout the whole thing, like, dude, the jokes, just everything in it, you could just tell they know what this movie is. So they took it to like,
Yeah, yeah.
"We're gonna amp it up to here." And it's funny, but also it just keeps you entertained the whole time, and, oh, when it
Mhm.
came out, I kept telling people, "Go see Hard Eyes, you gotta see it, just watch it." Because that's another one of my favorite probably one of my favorite underrated movies of the last year. 'Cause when it ended, I was like, "That's great, I hope we get, like, a weird sequel from it." Because even when it I'm not gonna say anymore, just watch it, let me know what you think, because it's very it takes all the tropes too, like, you'll see the tropes in it,
Oh,
but
nice.
it kinda diverts a little. It's a lot like
Ah.
the Final Destination, the newest one, where,
Oh, mhm.
like, that one was still good for what it is, because at this point,
Oh, yeah.
you're just kinda like, "Alright, what the last few have just been ass, what could you possibly do with this one?" And I feel like what they did was actually really cool. And I feel like they did also know, "Alright, this concept is just fucking ridiculous, and we're just gonna kinda
Yeah.
go with it." But I do like the whole it's a prequel and a sequel aspect of it, in the way they
Mhm.
tie it in. I just thought that was
Yeah.
fucking
That's
awesome.
cool.
That's
Oh,
not
yeah.
giving away spoilers, but, you know,
Yeah.
th that's the kinda shit I look for in horror movies. What about you? I feel like I'm
Mhm.
talking too much and not letting you talk.
Oh, no, no, like, I'm kinda hopping on with, Derek with the, storylines making you think, and, yeah, I'm kinda drawing a blank other than that.
When it comes to, like, storylines
We
making
have
making you think, though, I like those, but I am sick of the movies that just kinda end, and I'm like,
oh, mhm.
I'm like, but there was nothing in there to think about. It's just like some movies just kind of end, and I'm like, I need there. It's like you're missing the one thing there to keep someone here. Because other than that, it's like I just kind of wasted my time, and there's
Yeah,
no. I'm not looking for a resolution. It's like you know, at least at the end of found
yeah.
footage movies, you're like, oh shit, okay, something happened. Now I wonder what it was. I can make up. I don't know. Anyway, continue.
So we have one more question. Uh, what's something that has made you not enjoy a horror film? Tessa says, I don't like horror films because I'm the world's biggest weenie, but I do enjoy the Predator movies, and maybe that's kind of horror because I feel like in a fight I could maybe win. Hell yeah. I also like the hunting style gore. In contrast, I don't like alien movies because they're too scary. I don't like the suspense of horror, and I find the storylines kind of dumb. Like, why are you standing there? Run! Kind of dumb. I don't know, just my hot take, not criticizing anyone who does like horror. Also, a comic book writer I know talked about how horror follows the same story sequencing as stand-up comedy. Really interesting. That is really interesting. I'm gonna look more at that.
I meant to ask her what she meant by that. I just never got a chance to replying. And
Mhm.
yeah, I found that a pretty interesting take. And I mean that's why I was iffy about bringing up Predator on here because it's not technically horror. It's more sci-fi, but it does kind of
Yeah.
dabble in that horror, genre.
Yeah, yeah.
But I mean, yeah, I mean, to each their own. I mean, you like what you like.
Yes. Yeah, to her point of, she says, "Why are you standing there? Run." That kinda thing does piss me off sometimes, like I talked about with, Weapons, like the teacher character just making these insanely stupid decisions,
Oh
like,
yeah,
come
yeah,
on
yeah.
now.
See,
I mean, I get it, people are gonna make weird decisions, but she was all the time, "Bad decision, bad decision, bad decision."
now if there are if there are bad decisions made in the movies to move the plot, I understand because there'd be
Mm.
no movie with it. But
Oh.
when it's basically the whole movie, then I'm like, what's the
Yeah.
point of having this? Because it just seems like we only have this situation because this person is obviously this whole town's obviously a bunch of fucking idiots, and it's like
Yeah.
they kind of deserve it at this point. Like whatever happens, I mean, this is on y'all. Y'all are just ignorant. There's something in the
Hey,
water.
maybe that is kinda real, though. There are a lot of towns full of fucking idiots, so maybe I'm wrong there.
I mean, you look, I'm more than town. We got a couple of states like that. You know what I'm saying? But but yeah, um, I'm right there with you. That was my problem with Halloween Kills and Halloween Ends. Mostly Kills, because Kills is what killed that trilogy for me, honestly. No pun intended.
Mm,
But in that movie, there's just a lot of really, really dumb decisions that happened. And I'm just watching them, I'm like, "What are you doing?" Like people getting themselves
yeah.
killed because it's like I don't know. If you ever watch it, there's just some shit in that. Like, I don't even remember what it was. I just remember watching the movie and being like,
Mhm.
"Ah." But yeah, that's what takes me out of movies. Just dumb decisions. People I'm
Yeah.
like, "Run, leave," you know? "Why are you being
Yeah.
so ballsy?" No, fuck that. If you're aware of
Don't
something
open the door.
yeah, unless you're trapped
Yep.
in the house, then yeah, but if you could just leave.
Mhm. And then Kristen says, "I would say something that has not made me enjoy a horror movie was a stupid storyline. Like, for example, Sinister. I found the movie trailer to be way more scary than the actual movie. Same for Ouija. They were stupid." I actually haven't seen either of those, so I can't speak to that.
Okay.
Actually, I think I started Sinister. Is that the one with, like, the people hanging in the
Mhm.
trees? Okay, yeah. I
That's
don't think I don't remember the trailer for it, but I started it, but I didn't finish it. Not because I didn't like it, but I don't know, I didn't.
It happens. I mean, I've had a lot of movies like that that took me forever to watch. Um, so
Mhm.
for Sinister, I enjoy that movie. It's
Mm.
I liked it. It is I think it's actually kinda, it's kinda terrifying. It is kinda scary because
Mhm.
the movie is about a writer. Although, this is a trope I am so
Oh,
sick and tired of.
troubled rider.
Troubled writer moves with his family to another town hoping to, and then they all this fucking weird shit happens. But essentially, he's like I think
Yeah.
it's like a true crime writer or something, and
Yeah,
he
yeah.
finds these reels in the attic, and it's all basically snuff films and shit,
I need to
and
finish that.
and, Ethan Hawke's in it. I mean, and,
Mhm.
like, he he's one of those actors where when he's in something, I'm like, "Oh, I really like him in this." Where's that movie? Daybreakers, I think, where it was like a vampire movie. The whole world was vampires or some shit.
Oh, yeah, I haven't seen that.
And, he's good. He's really good in Black Phone. Seriously, if you haven't watched Black Phone, please just watch
Oh,
Black
yeah,
Phone.
yeah, yeah, Black Phone. Mhm.
And I'm not even saying it for being scary. It's more of just like vibes and tone of and just like it captures the essence of being a kid in it. And it's like, man, okay.
Mm.
Really well done. And then he is fucking phenomenal in that movie. Just fucking just crazy. But anyway, um, that's what Sinister is. And then you just find out some stuff. And even the monster in it's pretty terrifying. I enjoyed Sinister. But I get where Kristen's coming from, especially with, like, Ouija, but Ouija is, again, it's a genre of film that I don't understand why they keep making because I feel like teens aren't like how they were when we were younger, where we'd go out and see the next the kinda horror movie
Oh.
thing like that, you know what I mean? Because that's what that is. It's along the lines of just, like, I know what you did last summer kinda shit. This group of people, each one getting picked off because of the stupid fucking decision they made.
Mhm.
But they're going about it the PG-13 route of like, "Well, let's just put this out,"
Yeah.
but I don't really granted, I guess, thank God, I mean, I don't talk to teenagers, so I'm not hanging out with them, so I don't know what they like, but I
Yeah.
just when I go to the movie theaters, I don't there's not that many teenagers in there, I feel like, and
Mhm.
I don't know if this is the right term, like media literacy, media literate or whatever, but
Mm, mhm.
watching Badlands last night, I had 2 who, for whatever reason, sat right next to us instead of just, like, the seats further
Oh
down.
gosh.
Well, I didn't mind. They were actually cool. They really nice as a dude and girl, and, um, just listening to him throughout the whole movie, he was just like, "Oh oh my god, it's her sister. Look, it's her sister." Like, I'm like, "Yeah, that's why are you so surprised by that?" Like, that's part of like, that's I don't know. His reactions to things in the movies just were just, like, common sense things. It's like, yeah, that's what this is. I can't explain what I'm trying to say, but it was just, like, just weird, like, he was just surprised by everything that was happening, and it's like, "No, these are things that you should pick up." These are common things to pick up on while watching a movie, you know?
Whoa, it's an alien!
Yeah! No, seriously, stuff like that, you know? Like, I'm just
It's crazy.
like, if you've never watched a movie before I texted Sandy, I was like, "I'm pretty sure the teenagers next to me, this is their first time ever watching a movie or going out in public because I don't like, the commentation on this movie is just, like, just stupid." I'm like, "Alright." They enjoyed it, though. They didn't talk shit about the movie. So I'm like, "Alright, that's
Yeah.
cool." But yeah, anyway, I'm sorry. I don't even know where we were anymore. Oh, we're talking about Ouija and stuff, but
Yeah, oh, yeah, yeah.
those kinda dumb movies. What was that Tarot? It was about tarot
Oh, uh-huh.
cards. I wanted to watch that
Mhm.
because I feel like it's in that kind of vein of those movies,
Yeah.
but I heard bad things. I just wanted to watch it for the monsters,
Oh, uh-huh.
but I get the distaste for those movies. Those are kind of like background movies. If I'm just looking for dumb fun, throw it on.
Mhm.
But that's my opinion on that, on, like, those kind of movies and stuff, but
Yeah, I feel like these all the questions have kinda, like, looped together in a way, and I've already talked about mine. What makes me not like a movie is just oftentimes weird choices. Trying to think of what else I don't like. Mm, Yeah, nothing's coming to mind. Oh, I we did kinda talk about this a little bit, but, when older people try to write younger people and they make them say weird things, I hate shitty dialogue. Like, I would rather have bad acting than shitty dialogue any day.
Yeah. I mean, I usually, like, equate that to CW TV shows,
Oh, yeah.
where I'm like, "No one talks like this. Like, what the fuck are you doing?"
Yeah.
But then again,
Yeah.
I feel like that's people our age on there and like, "Oh, we're trying to make everyone sound hip and cool," but then you don't know who's higher up being like, "No, you gotta have this stuff in to draw these people in," but
Mm.
it's like,
Yeah.
when it comes to all of that, I think that's just because those people are so out of touch. They're not in the real world, they're in the, what do the kids say on the internet?
Mhm.
So then you got them saying words like, "Let
Yeah.
me check my DMs," or "Let me check this fake social media account we had to make for the movie that sounds very similar to Facebook or Instagram, but we can't use the real name."
Oh, yeah.
Uh,
Oh, man.
yeah, I'm trying to think of, like, what
Mm.
I don't like other than just I have something I wanna say, but I don't have, like, a follow-up or an example. Like, I don't like it when movies try to take themselves, like, too seriously, I guess.
Mhm. Mhm.
Like they're going for, like, something, but it's like, it's not executed right. And I don't have
Oh, yeah.
yeah. Or I don't like movies that have, they're, like, right there, but
Yeah, they just kinda missed the mark.
yeah, and I feel like if they would've had, like, a second, like, run through of the draft or maybe, like, a second writer come in or something to be like, "Alright," you know
Yeah, more proofreading or just kinda like, "Y'all had a movie budget, how did you kind of miss this?"
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, people are literally being paid to make it.
Yep. And that's how I feel about, like, with the older ones. That's what I don't like, or just I
Mhm.
personally just don't like campiness, but I'm not getting into, like, what my
Oh, that's my
preference
favorite.
okay, well, it's the same thing with musicals and campiness.
Oh, mhm.
It's a particular type of musical and camp. Like, if I like or hmm, camp or comedy. Campiness is just would just be, like, bad acting, right?
I feel like campy is kinda hard to define. To me, it's kinda like what we were talking about before where you're kinda, like, shooting for something and maybe you don't quite get it, but where you land is still kinda fun. I
Yeah,
don't know if that makes sense at all, but
because some people do it purposely, though, and they do it really well.
Mhm.
Like, campiness is the quality of being deliberately artificial, exaggerated, and theatrical, finding amusement in things that are over the top, self parodying, or even tasteless. Okay, perfect example right there. I don't like the horror movies that take themselves seriously, but they unintentionally fall into the campiness.
Mm, mhm.
The definition of campiness is you're being deliberately cheesy and stuff. Because the stuff that's
Yeah.
deliberately, purposely like that, that is deliberately cheesy, I enjoy because I'm like, "Okay, I'm going to this knowing this is supposed to be a funny movie," or, have that in it,
Oh,
but if
mhm.
like, the Evil Dead movies, like Evil Dead Rise, if you ever watch Evil Dead Rise and you wanna watch some gore shit, fucking watch that movie. Corey had never
Oh,
seen
yeah.
one, we went and watched it, I told him, I'm like, "You're in for a ride, man," and when it ended, he was like, "Alright, alright." Okay, even the Evil Dead remake, I loved it. But the originals, when they came out, I don't think they were deliberately supposed to be campy, but people enjoyed I don't know, it's that weird line I teeter on. I guess it's the mindset of what I go in. If I go in watching it by myself, I'll probably be let down by a movie I think is supposed to be scary, but it turns out just to be camp, and I won't find humor in it. But if let's
Mhm.
say if you and I were to watch a movie, or me and Curly were to watch a movie, we would just laugh probably at the stupid shit
Yeah,
in it
you
because,
have fun.
you get that person to
Yeah.
bounce off with it. Because we watched this movie called Zombies. The zoo where all the animals became zombies, and Curly and I laughed
Oh, shit.
throughout the whole fucking movie, man. It was so stupid, but I don't know if it was purposely or not. So it's like, that's not my realm. It's
Yeah.
just I happen to just watch those every once in a while. But Tucker and Dale versus Evil. Watch that movie. That's where the thing from the beginning of the episode comes from, the doozy of a day thing. Uh, Fucking hilarious. It's just the camp in it is in it, parodies itself and yeah. But yeah, okay. Anyway, yeah. That's what
Okay.
yeah.
That was a good idea to ask those questions. We should do stuff like that
Oh,
again soon.
for sure, yeah. And see, I love feedback and I feel like it kind of put up really good discussion. Got the brain juices going for the
Yeah.
day. Um,
Mhm.
so I think I'm going to leave that up actually. So if anyone else does happen to
Oh, yeah,
respond,
yeah.
we could do a follow-up
Uh-huh.
because my posts
For sure,
on
yeah.
Facebook tend to do that a lot where
Yeah.
that a lot. Hold on, I got the breaking news here from Facebook because it
Okay, okay.
reloaded. Has nothing to do with the questions, but it
Oh,
is
okay.
fucking terrifying. Where is this located? And then we'll end the show so you can go get ready and bounce and do what you got to do, and I can go and clean out my drains because that's my horror story of the day is
Uh.
backed up backed up sewer lines. Oh, this was in Thailand. Still, um, woman found alive in coffin after being brought in for cremation.
Oh,
Jesus
man.
fucking Christ. I don't know why my local news station is reporting on this. Must be a slow news day, but god damn.
They're like, "Hey, y'all, this is fucked up."
Jesus. All right. Well, yeah, we'll end that there, I guess,
Hey,
with
that's
that.
a Ryan Reynolds movie, basically.
Oh, I don't even think about it. Like, seriously, that is my biggest fear is like suffocation
Like,
and
don't talk
drowning.
about it.
No. Uh, but yeah, no, this was fun. I'm glad I like these kind of questions.
Yeah, for sure.
Anyone who is listening,
Mhm.
email us, message us on Instagram or message me on Facebook, or if you're friends with Alyssa, message her.
Hell yeah.
Just get in touch with us
Write
some way.
essays about something you
Yeah.
don't like.
Yeah, write us an essay you'd like us to read that involves, what you don't like about a horror movie. And give us in-depth
Or
reasons.
what you do like,
Yeah,
whatevs.
or what you do like, yeah. Or if there's any story you have, anything or any topic ideas, any movies you'd like us to watch, please write it in,
For sure.
send it to us. We will check it out in some shape or form. One of us will. Um, the email is NightmareSignal. Is it the NightmareSignal at gmail.com or it's the NightmareSignal at
I think it's
gmail.com.
the NightmareSignal at Gmail.
And then,
And Instagram is Nightmare Signal Pod.
yes, and go give us a follow there.
Yeah.
And also rate us on Spotify. And like I say at the end of every episode, until I get this shit done, it'll be on other platforms at some point. I will work on doing that today. I'll add it to my list of my mountain of things. but but
I
yeah.
have one of those too.
Until next time, my dudes.
Awesome.
This was fun. Thank you, Alyssa, as
Yeah.
always. I'm glad we got
Yeah,
to do
thank
this earlier
you.
in the
It
day.
was fun. Hell yeah. Me too.
All right. Well,
Maybe I seemed more animated. The coffee's still going in me,
I'll
so
be honest. I'll be honest a little bit. Yeah, because listening to last week's episode, that's the joke I made earlier about me making my own jokes and laughing at them. I got so annoyed with myself because I kept trying to be funny. And like you and Jamie were like, yeah. And I'm over there like wheeze laughing at myself. But yeah,
I
anyway.
do the same thing.
I think also for me is me just trying to keep my spirits up because it was also late for me too, so. But yeah.
Well, sometimes it's hard, like, with the delay and, like,
Mhm.
multiple people. I feel like that happens with Jamie and I a lot when I'll listen back to our podcast, and I'm like, "I totally fucking missed what she said there, and
Yeah.
now I look like a dick." But so,
But y'all
yeah,
also
just
record in
some
person though, right?
mid stuff. Yeah, but it still happens,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
when I listen back, sometimes I'm like, "Oh, shit, I didn't realize that she said that, like, that was really funny, and I totally missed it."
It happens. It does. I feel like we did a really good job this way. We were kind of rambling now. It doesn't matter. Y'all can listen to this shit, whatever. But I will call it soon because we hit the hour 30, which is 30 minutes over our mark, but also kind of, a sweet spot.
We're getting there.
Yeah. But
Awesome.
anyway, yeah, I think we got really much better with this episode. I feel like less interrupting, less accidentally talking over each other.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, all right, I'm gonna call it here because if not, I'm gonna just keep fucking talking.
Sweet.
I will see you guys on Instagram and wherever. Thank you for listening.
Yes, thank you.
Mm,
See you next time.
Bye.